Hello, friends. As I always tell you, the law of assumption can work for you no matter what situation you are in or how bad it looks right now. And I feel the wisest ones are the people who use this knowledge to transform every area of their life. If the law promises to give you everything your heart wants, then why not use it to drastically upgrade your entire life and every aspect included? The success story I have for you today will help you learn how you can use the law of assumption to build a totally new, positive, happier, and more abundant life for yourself. I also want to share that Boone's Self-Meditation sponsors this video. He just released a new album called Law of Assumption, and it has the perfect music for manifesting meditation and sleeping. Make sure you check out his fantastic work on the link in the description. Let's listen to the story in this woman's own words. It's been almost 2 years since I took the leap with this work, and today I want to share my success story in hopes of inspiring some of you. Back then, I was living with a guy who made me feel worthless, small, and alone. His insults and beatings had taken a toll on my mental and physical health. I had lost hope in myself and my future. The pandemic and my inability to find work only added to my misery. I was financially dependent on him and couldn't see a way out. My situation seemed too bleak, and to be honest, I could see no light at the end of the tunnel. Then, one day, I stumbled upon something called the law of assumption on the internet. This concept was very new to me, but it just fascinated me because I have a curious mind. Intrigued by the initial information I got, I then dug deeper and found Neville's teachings. Despite my initial discomfort with the Bible references, I was drawn to the logical and endearing way in which Neville interpreted Scripture. Neville's teachings made me realize that what I had been taught since childhood was so disempowering, and when I put his teachings into practice, I was amazed at how quickly things began to change. Through SATs, I visualized leaving my abuser and finding a new place to live. Initially, it seemed like I was fooling myself, but I knew that if I persist in my assumptions, they would come true. I believed in what Neville taught 100%. There was no doubt in my mind. Every moment I told myself that everything would work out perfectly in the end, and it did. I managed to get out of that toxic situation with so much ease. I even managed to lose the weight I had gained due to stress by changing my eating habits and taking better care of my mental health. And believe it or not, I started going to the gym and fell in love with working out. But my transformation wasn't just physical. As I went on daily walks and reflected on my life, I began to understand and process my trauma. I recognized my harmful behavioral patterns and figured out what I truly wanted in life. I discovered a strength and resilience within myself that I never knew existed. With each step I took toward healing, I grew happier and more capable of manifesting my desires. Fast forward to today, can you guess how my life is right now? Well, I am living proof that the law of assumption works. I am happy, independent, and constantly working on my personal growth. I am about to start a new relationship with my special person, and I have just enough money to survive on my own. Going to the gym is now a daily ritual that I enjoy and has helped me become the healthiest I've ever been. When I look back at how far I've come, I can't help but smile and feel grateful for everything I have. My life isn't perfect, but I trust the process and know that everything will work out for my highest good. Each day brings new opportunities for growth and joy, and I embrace them with open arms. I am grateful for everything I have and excited about all the wonderful things that are yet to come. My journey of self-discovery is far from over, but I am grateful for how far I've come and can't wait to see what the future holds. That was the success story, or should I say your proof that the law of assumption can help you build a new life from scratch. No matter how bleak your situation is, whether you have been rejected by the person you love, or you didn't make it to your dream college, or you are struggling with money, the law of assumption can help you fix all of that simultaneously. But you need to be consistent with your effort. That's why Neville asks us, again and again, to persist in our assumptions, no matter how the 3D looks like. Neville says that, if a man is ever hindered, it can only be the state of consciousness in which he abides that hinders him. Man is freed or constrained by reason of the state of mind in which he persists. If you persist in it, well, then I will say, persist in it. But I warn you, no one cares, and that is an awful blow when a man discovers that no one but himself really cares. If today you make a promise to yourself that you will stick to your dream no matter what, that you will always be in a hopeful mood about your desire no matter what the current reality looks like, then I can assure you that success is guaranteed for you. Manifesting is all about believing in the unseen and crystallizing that into its physical form just by the power of your belief. If you cannot believe it when you cannot see it, then you will never get to see it. Train your mind to believe in your assumption, to believe in a life so grand and exciting that every time you think about it, it would uplift your mood. That right there is the secret to success with the law of assumption. The next step in your successful manifestation journey is to keep watching my channel. Click now on the video on the screen to be inspired by another video.